Companies with the right information about Denver's wage laws will be well on their way to success.
In Denver Labor, we want to spend our time educating about wage requirements and building relationships with the business community.
We are here anytime to answer businesses' questions about how to comply with the law.
We have many resources ready for any business operating in Denver to help navigate the city's wage laws, including minimum wage and prevailing wage. Every business in the city must follow the citywide minimum wage law. That's $15.87 per hour in 2022. Other businesses with contractual relationships with the city might have to follow either the contractor minimum wage or prevailing wage. My Denver Labor team is happy to do trainings or answer your questions on things like document retention, tip credits, and reporting requirements anytime.
The citywide minimum wage impacts the most people in Denver because every business operating within the borders of the city and county of Denver must pay at least the minimum wage. Some of the most common violations we see involve businesses along Denver's borders, where it might be confusing as to whether the city or state minimum wage applies. That's why we have resources available to help you figure it out. Visit our website, denvergov.org/minimum-wage, to find our regional address finder. You can put in the address where the work was performed and see if Denver's higher minimum wage applies.
The law applies based on where work is performed, not based on where your business's main office is located.
We also offer businesses a downloadable underpayment calculator to help you estimate how much you might owe employees if you haven't been paying the correct minimum wage. Plus, you'll find a downloadable mandatory site poster on our website and a walkthrough of the steps of a wage investigation, so you can know what to expect.
According to the minimum wage rules, employers must maintain sufficient payroll records going back 3 years for current and former employees. The records should show the number of hours worked, the hourly wage paid to each worker, any deductions made, including taxes, and the net amount of wages received by each worker.
The prevailing wage law impacts the second largest number of employers and workers in the city. Contractors and subcontractors doing work at or in connection with the operation of any public work on behalf of the city and county of Denver must pay their employees at least the prevailing wage rate designated for each type of work. Employers can find the most current prevailing wage determinations on our website. When under contract with the city, each project will be assigned a specific analyst to help you successfully navigate the prevailing wage requirements, such as fringe benefit approval, payroll reporting requirements, and navigating our system of record, LCP Tracker.
Unlike the citywide minimum wage, employers working on city projects must regularly report their payroll directly to our office using the LCP Tracker system.
Employers can find the mandatory site poster for prevailing wage on our website, as well as the prevailing wage clarification document. If you have a new payroll staff or questions about the process for payroll reporting, don't hesitate to ask us. Our analysts are happy to help.
Our awareness-first approach helps avoid underpayments in the long run. Jeffrey Garcia and my Denver Labor team work hard every day to help businesses understand what they need to do to follow the law. When businesses are in compliance, everybody wins. Find more frequently asked questions about the city wage laws at denvergov.org/denverauditor, and follow our Denver Labor page on Facebook to catch our weekly Wages Wednesday live sessions. We do trainings on many different aspects of each of the wage laws and are happy to take questions live in English and Spanish. Well, that's it for this episode of Ask the Auditor. If you have a question, submit it to auditor@denvergov.org, and maybe your question will be the next question we answer on the next episode of Ask the Auditor.